Obahin bebre ano poku are no ma wa no asante kotoko no no so ne ebedi akon aboabo ho etio ne to na sakra abo anko a ye de etiri beto asem ne frititio e frititio odmankoma ade no ya.
Hello guys, welcome to another day in paradise. Welcome to another edition of the Unapologetic Negropian. In today's video, we're going to talk about some of the comments that have been made about me and my last two videos. We're going to speak about more drama that's coming out of those two camps. You see, the thing is that things are really starting to turn up at this moment over there in the Gambia. Shauntay White is absolutely fearless. She is now going after Kwesi Boyds with a vengeance. Absolutely no fear. Nice to see that. A lot of people thought that I was perhaps going a bit too over the top with what was happening, saying that I was getting too excited. Let me tell you the reason why I got excited off this story. Right, I already told you guys that I perhaps am a little bit emotionally involved. Now I'm going to explain to you the reason why. Have you ever watched the movie Aliens with Sigourney Weaver?
Hey, mira, who's Snow White?
She's supposed to be some kind of consultant. Apparently, she saw an alien once.
It's a great film. Sigourney is the second in command of a mining ship. We're talking about a spaceship.
Ripley is the second in command of a mining ship. That mining ship was sent to investigate a rogue signal being sent from a distant planet.
She has intercepted a transmission of unknown origin.
So part of the crew go down to the planet to investigate this radio signal.
Doesn't sound like any radio signal I've heard.
And find an abandoned spaceship.
Ash, can you see this?
I've never seen anything like it.
Transmission. There's deciphered part of it. It doesn't look like an SOS. It looks like a warning.
One of the astronauts is attacked by a parasitic worm. This parasite is then brought back onto the ship. Where it then continues to infect each and every one of the crew members.
Alright, I've got...
Oh, God, it's moving right towards you. Hey, the other way, God!
Out of the way, Levis! Get out of the road!
Ripley, played by Sigourney Weaver, is the last person standing. She manages to kill the alien and blast it into outer space. She escapes on a life raft, and she is floating in space for decades. The US government locates her life raft and hospitalizes her. At this point, Ripley is traumatized by past events aboard her other ship.
Do you have any news about my daughter?
Ripley had a 10-year-old daughter that she had left when she went to go on this mining expedition.
Amanda Ripley McLaren, married name, I guess, age 66. And that was at the time of her death, 2 years ago. I'm real sorry.
Amy.
Ripley is then asked to go back into outer space to find a group of colonists who may have had contact with these same aliens. But this time she goes back with a group of US Marines.
Breakfast in bed? Another glorious day in the Corps. I hate this job.
He goes back down to the planet and finds that all the colonists have been killed except for one, a little girl, a little 10-year-old girl by the name of Newt. I hope you're still with me. This girl she obviously sees as the embodiment of her own 10-year-old daughter that she had left behind before she went on her mining expedition some 60 years ago.
You're one brave kid, Rebecca. What'd you say?
From here on in, Ripley, who is attached to this girl, swears on her deathbed that she will protect her no matter what the cost. During an attack by the aliens, Newt is lost and is captured by the aliens and taken back to the aliens' nest. Ripley, who who knows that the aliens will not kill her and will only use her as an incubator for more eggs so she can host more of these aliens, vows to go back into the nest to save the little girl.
I don't want to hear about it, Bishop. She's alive.
So we have the famous elevator scene. All of a sudden, this woman who was petrified, who was waking up in the middle of the night, soaking in sweat, having nightmares, seems to have absolutely no fear. The fear is still there, but all of a sudden it is absolutely overridden by the love that she finds for this girl, the embodiment of her own daughter. The atmosphere is palpable. She no longer fears for her own safety because she has found someone who is more important than her. She has found something that she is willing to die for. The trembling mess at the beginning of the movie has now turned into the hunter. She's now turned into a stone cold killer. She is rewarded by saving the young girl's life, killing all the aliens, and living happily ever after.
I love that story. She rinses all the aliens, she gets back on board the ship and then leaves with the little girl. Beautiful story. If you haven't watched the Alien Saga, watch it. I love it. But what's the point I'm trying to make? Well, look. You can see Shauntay as being Ripley. She's gone halfway across the world to find her true self. She's gone halfway across the world, she's gone to the Gambia, and all of a sudden somebody has taken the embodiment of herself. All of her dreams have been snatched away from her. Kwesi Boyds has snatched her dreams away. When she got broken into, she was scared, she was petrified. For me now to see this woman turn around and do what she's doing, fighting for her freedom, for her love of the country, for the Gambia, for the people, for honesty, integrity, her dignity. To see her fight for it the way she's fighting. For me, it's like the Alien movie. Now she's put a bounty on the head of Kwesi Boyds. She's telling people, if anybody has any information that leads to the conviction of Kwesi Boyds, I will pay you handsomely. How much is that money? I don't know. She hasn't given an amount. Well, let's just say it's going to be an amount which people in the Gambia especially are going to be grabbing for. 100%, they're going to go for it. We have Kwesi Boyds, who was once the hunter, and he has now become the hunted. All of a sudden, Shauntay is not by herself anymore. She's using what she's got. She's using her power, her influence that she has picked up to hunt Kwesi Boyds and to capture that little girl, that part of herself that was lost to him when she came to the Gambia. That's why I like it. You may not think that this is something that I should like, right? But for me, it's beautiful. For me, it's poetic. Absolute poetic. It's going to be really interesting to see what's going to happen from here on in. Because anything can happen. I'm just hoping Shauntay has done her due diligence and has managed her risks. But I'm pretty sure she has. Because she just seems like she's on fire at this moment. And she looks like no one can stop her. No one's going to stop her from getting to the street. Just like Ripley, when she's on that ship, she's in the elevator and she's got those guns and she's putting the bullets in the guns. It's just like that. She's going after it. Don't say that I'm excited because, oh yeah, you know. I'm not excited for no reason. I'm just hoping that this has a happy ending and that the good guys win. So guys, if you do have any information on for Shauntay, you've got her email. Send her an email. If you want to know how much of the bounty she's put on Kwesi's head, email her. If you have the information, email her. cautious with who contacts her. She's going to be really careful. But that's where we are at now. She's going to be really careful, and she's going to make sure that whoever supplies her with the information that convicts Kwesi Boyds gets paid handsomely. It's wild. It's a wild story. But like I said, I hope the good guys win. What do you think about this? Let me know what you think about this. I know a lot of people have been critical of me. A lot of people have said, oh, he wasn't arrested. He was put into custody. Same damn thing. If you ask me, it's the same thing. He was taken. And, okay, Shauntay White, she did come out and say she used the wrong words to describe it. Okay, fair enough, right? But this is what it is. This is the end game. After all this time, this is the end game. And Shauntay White, she's going to be the person that's going to end this. And this is going to be one incredible story if it does. So guys, like I said, if you have any information for her, you know where to get her. That's it from me for today. Look at this beach. Look at this beach, by the way, guys. It's empty. Absolutely empty. And it's absolutely pristine. So guys, that's it from me for today. I'm going to enjoy this weather. I'd like to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I'd like to give an extra special thank you to my patrons. And that's it. Thank you. Until the next time, please think twice. Tomorrow a bit.